Here's what's happening in news. Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota held their first joint campaign rally together in Philadelphia. Kamala Harris praised Walz, going down his list of titles from coach to congressman and even military veteran. She ended his introduction, Rickey, saying, and in 91 days, the nation will know Coach Walz by another name, Vice President of the United States.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Catacombs. So what we have here is a segment from Rickey Smiley's show. I actually listened to it, and I was actually pretty disappointed in this guy, man. My faith in Gen X is just going away by the clip at this point. These people, man, I don't think they get it. I really don't think they don't understand it. They just want to see, a black person in a high position. They just don't understand that does not help us. If you look at the history of it for the last 60 years, it just has not helped. And these people they're insane. They're doing the same thing over and over and over again and getting, they're expecting a different result. And for 60 years, man, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna go ahead and let this video play for a little bit, and then I'll chime in.
And in 91 days, the nation will know Coach Walz by another name, Vice President of the United States. Are you excited about Tim Walz? I already know the answer to that question.
Always.
What excites you the most about him?
Just that he's just a regular, like he reminds you of your high school principal. He reminds you of your high school football coach, and he was a football coach that led his team to a state championship. And he is just awesome. He's for the people. He stand up for women's rights, and he's a popular governor in the great state of Minnesota, which Trump won in 2016. That state was picked off by Joe Biden, and I think we'll definitely get his state and the state of Pennsylvania as well. Either one of those governors would have been a great choice for Kamala Harris. I'm just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump.
Okay, let me go ahead and stop him right there. So because black people, don't want to vote for a so-called, part-time black woman, all of a sudden, we got people like Rickey Smiley saying that they're tired of they're tired of us. They're tired of us, and if we don't vote for her, then automatically we're with Trump. So there's a shaming tactic right there. And he's talking about her running mate, talking about he's such a great this and a great that. He didn't name not one accomplishment, not one policy that man has championed when it comes to black people. He has not named not one. Mind you, I let it run for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It ran for close to a minute. And he was talking about that, the running mate, and he didn't give any policies. Nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, these people constantly do this crap. It's these celebrities. Malcolm X warned us back in the goddamn 60s with these comedians. And ironically, Rickey Smiley is a goddamn comedian. So we talking about comedian. He's supposed to be the person that we're supposed to listen to. This man didn't give not one policy. Won't you just shut up and not just shut up? Why don't you? No, don't shut up. Be funny. Make us laugh. Be the court gesture, Rickey. That's what you do. That's how you get paid. Why are you talking about politics? You don't even understand what's going on, man. Based off of what you're talking about. Come on, man. Let's keep going.
Y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like, that's just garbage.
Yeah.
It's just garbage.
Everybody got to find on anything.
Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you.
What celebrities? As far as I'm concerned, the only celebrity I happen to have seen was Amanda Seals. That's it. What other celebrities is he talking about other than Ice Cube? And Ice Cube didn't even mention Kamala by name. From what I remember recently, he just said, yo, listen, don't vote unless you're getting something in return. That makes sense. Why the hell are we voting for a person that has no policies? Have y'all even looked at her website? Ricky, have you looked at her website? Have you looked at her website? All I see is donate buttons. Donate, donate, donate. How can you be a part of the campaign and go door to door, knock on this door, knock on that door? I ain't seen not a policy yet. And the only policy that this woman constantly pulls up is women's reproductive rights. Okay, well, what that actually means is you're fighting for the right for women to kill off the next generation. I just want to say this real quick, man. Since the 80s, black women have killed off 20 million kids, 20 million black people. There's our voting power. If those people, well, let's just say not all 20 million, but let's say 12 or 13 million were born, we would have a lot more political power because we would have numbers. But this woman and the people like her are advocating for more abortions. So yeah, continue to get rid of your kids. Continue to sabotage your own political power. Political power comes from live births. It comes from people being born, people being alive. Yo, let's keep going, man.
And treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her because a vote for her. If you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want.
Hold on, wait a minute. He said that he has been treated wrong too by the judicial system, but yet I'm with her. This guy's a lost goddamn cause, man. Wow.
You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
I'm sorry to keep stopping it, but this man said don't try to influence anybody else. Vote for who you want for. Vote for who you want, but don't try to influence anybody else. Isn't that what he's doing right now with his platform? He's doing that right now, real time. He's using his platform. He has a syndicated radio show, and he's using his platform right now to try to influence or try to push people to vote a certain way. But he's mad at people on the internet doing the exact same thing. I mean, come on, Ricky. Stop. Come on, man.
Yeah. Well,
you know
I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what it is.
They're not even doing, y'all not even out here doing real research to look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research.
He's talking about doing research. Listen, I shouldn't have to do real research the way he's talking about to figure out whether or not she's done anything. Like, if she has some accomplishments, it should be really easy. I mean, when Barack Obama passed those laws for the LGBTQ community, I didn't have to go out searching for that. That was in my face. It was plastered all over the place. Why is it that when it comes to this woman, hell, even when it comes to Barack Obama, we have to go back, we have to Google search, we have to spend an hour and a half trying to figure out, find all of the stuff that they've done. If you've actually done something, if you have accomplished something, it should be at the forefront. It should literally take me like 30 seconds. Not even. But yet I have to go do your research. I have to go look this and that and the third up. Come on, man. When DACA was put out, I never Google searched DACA ever. Never. I never Google searched same-sex marriage. Never. But I know about it because it was plastered all over the place. If you accomplish something so great, so beneficial to the black community, then it should be readily available. Hell, no black person should have to even search it out. It should literally be forced down our face. But what's being forced down our throats is to vote for her because she's black, so-called. You know, a woman who, as a child, vacationed in India with her Indian mother. You know, she had a father who was Jamaican, even though Jamaican doesn't mean black. I mean, that nation, that island has a lot of other people on that island. I mean, if y'all just did some research, because you would have to do research because they don't plaster it and they don't plaster it all over the place. They don't force it down your throat. Jamaica had white presidents. So that should tell you right there that country isn't all black. But, I'm just some guy on the internet. I'm just some guy on the internet.
You can see what a record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community or things that black people benefit from a lot. We need to stand with her. Yes. We need to stand with her. She's great. She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Messy. Be on the right side of history. Be on the right side of history.
Identity politics. Notice again, we're like how far are we in this video? He still has not named a single policy. We're not doing this vote for a black person because we're not doing it no more. Barack Obama was biracial. He had a white American mother and a Kenyan father. He does not have the blood running through him that I myself have, or hell, you possibly have, Ricky. Okay? Kamala Harris damn sure don't got that blood running through her. Y'all are so fixated on somebody who's brown skinned, black, or whatever the hell, looking somewhat like you. I mean, the saying goes, all skin folk and kinfolk. I mean, come on. All that shit goes out the window because she happens to look the part. This woman doesn't have no rhythm. Have you seen her dance? I mean, come on, Ricky. This is ridiculous, man. Stop it.
History. Be on the right side of history.
Hold up. This man said the right side of history. How in the hell? The history is written by the victors. You know what? I ain't gonna spend too much time on this dumbass. He don't even be on the right side of history. He got that talking point from somebody else. He didn't even come up with that himself. He ain't smart enough. Ricky, you need to get some new people on your show.
It's just the Amber Rose and everybody got all these videos and stuff and talking about Kamala Harris talking out of both sides of her. How would you say something so disrespectful? Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president.
We have to say something about it because, again, all skin folk and kinfolk. How long have we been voting Democrat and getting nothing in return but neglect? Shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson. We have to call it out. We have to be this way. Otherwise, nothing would get done. We weren't this way for 60 some odd years. We have to be this way now. We have to do it. So the people who come up after this impersonator understand that they're going to get called out at every turn. So they might as well be authentic instead of fake and cackling. No, damn all the laughing, damn all the smiling, damn all that. It's time for some actual tangibles and some action. I'll give Amanda Seales, I'll give us some credit when it comes to that, talking about action, even though there's a whole lot I do not agree when it comes to that woman and a lot of her her ideas. But she's right. It's time for some action. It's time to get some things done. And us giving and black people giving in this country, black people giving the Democrats so much power, so much support. I shouldn't even exist with my ideas. Okay, my ideas shouldn't exist. That's what I should say. We shouldn't even be having this discussion because we've given the Democrats so much power and they've had control of so much a few times. They could have passed things without having to be bipartisan and having Republicans chime in. They could have done things. They did that on several occasions, but they didn't do it for us. They did it for other groups once we gave them power. Come on, man.
Say something so disrespectful. Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president of the United States of America that's trying to stand up and that's going to possibly pick 2 United States Supreme Court justices or whatever to try to keep the laws in place that Thurgood Marshall and all of the people that have paved the way and try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights to choose, your voting rights, and Brown versus the Board of Education. Do your homework, black people.
Hold up. Let me just tell you something right here that could be very historic. And Kay pointed this out to me. If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in.
She could be sworn
on
in
MLK Day
by the first black Supreme
and
Court,
possibly
woman
by
justice.
Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Wow.
Does
Stop
that
it.
not give you chills?
Come on.
Stop
now.
it.
No, it doesn't give me chills. Ketanji Brown, that woman literally spent how long trying to she couldn't even describe what a woman was. So who is she voting for? Who is she in cahoots with? Kamala? Does she know that that's a woman? Or is she gonna defer? Well, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. Yeah, I don't know. I can't make that assumption. She doesn't know what a woman is. I mean, did y'all forget that? Or it doesn't matter because it's part of your team. Rickey and co. No, it doesn't give me. Actually, no, it does give me chills. It gives me chills like, oh my God, this might be a possibility, and I am horrified that it is a possibility. No, I don't want to see that. Hell no, I don't want to see that. I am a man. I am a black man. Yes, I don't want to see what you want to see. A so-called black woman become president. And a Supreme Court justice who was thrown in there as a DEI. Let's just keep it a buck.
Come on.
Stop
now.
it.
Does that not send
Maria,
just make your whole body vibrate?
Maria,
Oh my
I can go
gosh.
deep into that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's wrong with y'all?
Come on,
on
man.
MLK holiday.
So wait a minute. We're supposed to get behind y'all because it's some Greek shit that y'all talking about. I don't know nothing about that. I didn't join no sorority, fraternity, none of that. I didn't do none of that. So I'm supposed to go in there and man, like, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all, like, these people, man, they really think everybody went through the same experiences as they have. And it ain't the case, man. No, I don't. This sorority this and sorority that. My experience with people who have gone through that are some are cool. Yes, some are cool. But then a lot are fucking arrogant, man. Arrogant. Condescending. They really think they're better than anybody who isn't in the fraternity. Ski, whatever the fuck. I don't got time for the hair and that shit, man. You're not going to use that to shame me into voting how you want me to vote. That ain't happening, homie. No. I ain't doing that. Stepping. Ski. I'm not doing all that bullshit, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're going into the White House and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. How many minutes are we in and y'all ain't named a policy yet? Have y'all even looked at her website? Jesus Christ. Forgive me for the air. It's hot as hell in here. I'm blowing that and I don't care if y'all hear it.
But y'all
Baby,
mad because she ain't
y'all-
talking about
Who
reparations.
was a
Man,
member?
y'all don't
Who was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Come on now.
Come on now.
Game,
Oh my God,
Game
that just
changer.
gave me chills. That gave me
Rocky.
chills.
game changer,
Rocky,
dog.
game.
Man,
Talk about game.
y'all better come
Go
get
to
me off
sports
this
'cause
radio
you better
today.
come get him.
Hey, you can keep going. You want to keep
Today.
going, dog? You want to keep
Today.
going?
Oh,
they ain't gonna be mad at you today, Rick. Hey,
I don't care. Well, stop the music. Stop the music. Stop the music.
Go, dog.
Stop the
Go.
music.
Go.
I don't care about who get mad. I know I'm right.
Exactly.
These people are not running on anything but identity politics. They're not talking about anything of substance, no tangibles. They're not talking about any policies at all. All they're saying is, well, she's a black and you just need to vote for her. She went to Kappa, whatever the hell that is. She's a Greek. She went to a HBCU, although white people go to HBCUs as well. Let's keep it a buck. Oh yeah, come on, man, stop it. Let's be honest here.
And she gonna give you a whole history lesson every night on MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch it.
And it's not opinion, it's facts.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't
you
be
know
on the internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah,
I don't care what issue you got with black women. Your mama's a black woman.
See, and there it is. I don't care what issue you have with black women. It's not an issue with black women. It's an issue. My personal issue is I look at people's policies. I liked Andrew Yang when he first came out. He was a Democrat. Did you know when you looked on his website, he had it very detailed, his policies, what he supported, how he would do things, all kind of stuff. I look at this woman, Kamala Harris's website. It's a goddamn joke. Ain't nothing on there but a few donate buttons. I mean, there's nothing on her website but donate here and donate. How could you go door to door? If I was to sign up and go door to door, what in the hell would I be telling people once I knock on their door? There ain't no policies there. What I'm supposed to do? Vote for her because she's gonna be a woman? Come on. And they even have a similar slogan to what the hell Hillary Clinton had a couple of years ago. I'm with her. Get the fuck out of here, man. No, I'm not doing it, man. Come on, man. Stop it.
How about that? Let's start there. I don't care what and I'm talking to the men right here. Your mother is a black woman. Don't forget that. Don't forget that your sister is a black woman. And as a black man, I stand proud.
Listen, man, I'm so sick of that. Your mother's a black woman. You got black women in your family. So does every other black man has black women in his family. That don't mean that we have to vote for a woman because she's black. When the hell do you hear white men say, well, she's a white woman, your mother is a white woman? You don't hear that. You don't hear she's Asian. So your mother's an Asian. She's Latina. So your mother's Latina, so you should vote for her. You don't hear that. This is why black Americans lose so much, man. Enough is enough. Stop it.
Lee, with Kamala Harris this morning, with tears in my eyes.
Tears? So you another Van Jones. Crying like a bitch. Yeah, I said it. Crying like a bitch.
It means so much to me. Do you know that lady picked up the phone and called me when my son died? How about that? How about how personal her and Joe Biden has been? How about Joe Biden wrote me a letter naming my grandkids and naming my son's name in a personal handwritten letter? How kind, how thoughtful, how genuine, they just.
All right, I've had enough about this. I've had enough with this guy, man. I've had enough. Okay, this might be one of my longest videos on my channel yet. But this whole snippet, this whole thing here pissed me off. I had to make a video and I had to do commentary on it the way I'm doing it right now. Listen, if you like what I do, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get this thing bigger. I talk about a lot of things, but politics seems to be the thing that is mostly catching my attention right now. So yes, man, I want to hear the conversation. I want to get the conversation started. I want to have the conversation. I will respond back to as many comments as I can. In fact, I may even respond to all of them because right at the moment I'm not getting that many. So definitely comment, like, and subscribe if you're digging the content. And until the next one, y'all be easy.